Hey, it's Adrian from Crumblies Tech, and today I'm comparing the V30 Pro from Comica to the V30 Lite, also from Comica. So I've done a review of this one already, but for those who are considering the V30 Pro, or if you're thinking of an upgrade, I'm just going to do this quick video just to go over the main differences and then compare the sound quality, and you can see if it's worth it for you. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so right away you can see there's a pretty big size difference between the V30 Pro and the V30 Lite. So the Pro comes in at 8.2 inches long, and the V30 Lite comes in at about 6.3. So it's about a 2-inch difference. In terms of weight, this is 52 grams and this is 109 grams with the batteries inserted. So pretty much double. Okay, taking a closer look at the Lite. So you can see it has a shock mount here with the cold shoe attachment, and at the back you could see there's a switch to switch it to cell phone or camera. So the cable, it can work on a cell phone. It's the TRRS type cable. So when you want to use it for your camera, you just switch it from cell phone to camera. So pretty simple system. There's no button to power it. There's no lights to let you know that it's on. This is gonna draw power from your camera once it's plugged into the jack. And the wind muff here, this is removable. And that's pretty much it for the Lite. Now the Pro, this takes 2 AAA batteries. So you are gonna have to make sure you have batteries on hand or that they're fully charged. Looking at the back of it, you could see there is a switch for a low cut filter. You also have a 10 dB adjustment and the on button, which is without the 10 dB adjustment, and then just the off position. So with this one, it is handy. You do have the light to let you know that it's powered. And you can see here the connector cable here is just the TRRS cable. So this is only going to work for cameras. Now the cable, it is hardwired in there. You can't remove that. So you're not going to be able to use this on a phone unless you get, some kind of adapter for it. But even on the retail box, they kind of market the Lite for cameras or cell phones. And with this one, it's more geared towards cameras. In terms of the shock mount, you can see this is a bit more it's more sizable for sure than the Lite, and there is actually more play and flex here, so it's probably going to do a better job of absorbing impacts or bumps than the Lite. Now this windscreen, this is also removable, and one other thing that the Pro comes with that the Lite doesn't is this giant wind muff, dead cat, whatever you want to call it. So now that we've gone into the main differences between the two of these, now it's time for the sound test. All right, I'm back. So the audio you're hearing is from the V30 Lite. So since the V30 Lite doesn't have a switch for dB adjustment, what I'm going to do is when I do the Pro, I'm going to do the sound test without the 10 dB selected and without the low cut filter on, and then I'll do a separate sound clip with those turned on, just so we could have a fair comparison between the Lite and the Pro, because the Lite has no adjustment. You pretty much turn it on and it's good to go. So this is what that sounds like. And the audio you're hearing now is from the V30 Pro. So I forgot to mention, when I do edit the video, I'm not gonna edit the audio in any way, so it's just gonna be the raw audio. This is what you can expect. So on the Pro, is just turn on, no dB, settings applied, and the low cut filter is off. So this is what that sounds like, and then you can go back and hear what the Lite sounded like. So now I'm gonna stop the video, put on the low cut filter, put on the 10 dB, and then we're gonna take a listen to that. I'm back. So V30 Pro is still on. The only difference between the sound now and what you just heard was the low cut filter is on and the 10 dB is on. So again, the audio is gonna be not edited in any way, it's just straight out of camera. So let me know what you think it sounds like, if you think there's a big difference between the Lite and the Pro, and which one you think sounds better. Okay, so after reviewing the audio from the Lite and the Pro, I think the Pro sounds better. Sound is fuller, and don't get me wrong, when I was using the Lite, I didn't really notice an issue with the sound, it's good, it's clear, but in a direct head-to-head comparison, like listening to it right after, it is much worth it, I think, to get the Pro. And I think the Pro is like an extra $10 to $15, so it's not a big jump for better quality. Now the Lite does have its advantages. You know, you don't have to carry batteries. It can be used with a cell phone or a camera. You just flip the switch. With the Pro, it's really only meant for cameras. You do have a couple more adjustment settings which make the audio better. But if you want to use it for a cell phone, you need to get an adapter, and then at that point, you're not gonna have a Lite mobile or cell phone setup anyway. So you'd probably want to stay away from the Pro from that. And like I said, it's about 8.2 inches long, so that could be like a really huge overhang on your cell phone, and then you're gonna get that in the camera if it's like a wide angle camera. So really not worth it. Best for cameras, and the Lite great for cell phones. So if you guys like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm always making these type of videos like on microphones and then like camera gear. I have a couple lens videos coming up. And if I missed anything, or if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks, and see you in the next one. Bye.